Disaster relief or emergency management refers to the process of responding to a catastrophic situation, providing humanitarian aid to persons and/or communities who have suffered from some form of disaster. A disaster is something that happens suddenly and causes much suffering or loss to many people. Disaster relief addresses everything from hurricanes and earthquakes to conflict and famine. Throughout the world, close to 30 million people are affected by a natural disaster each year. This number is only increasing as expected weather patterns are changing and their output becoming more severe. These unexpected events have a major negative impact on communities. Basic things like clean drinking water and functioning sanitation systems are often severely damaged or no longer available. This leads to the spread of many diseases like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. On top of this, power and communication channels are often significantly damaged. This makes coordinating relief efforts difficult and restricts the ability of those in need to contact authorities for help or report crime that often accompanies a disaster. While there are various forms of disasters, the most common include earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, volcanoes, dry rock falls, landslides, and avalanches. Communities that are most prone to natural disasters are often the ones that are least able to cope with the effects. This is why having the ability to establish a disaster relief center is so important. A disaster relief center is established once an emergency is declared and is dependent on the nature and extent of emergency. Its purpose is to provide shelter, first aid, food, registration, logistical support, and information. While many countries are able to deal with disasters internally, others, particularly poorer countries, are reliant upon foreign governments to help assist their population and re-establish essential services. To help in this, many countries commit millions of dollars every year to provide foreign aid. This goes to help rebuild and restore essential services until the local government is in a position to provide them on their own once again. While a disaster can make the news for a couple of days, rebuilding can take many months, if not years. So what can you do? First, learn about disaster relief efforts around the world. What countries are uniquely impacted by disaster and who is working to help? Secondly, consider how you can contribute when disaster strikes in any part of the world. Finally, be sure to check out Katoa's projects related to disaster relief. Learn all you can, vote, and have your say in which project you believe Katoa should support. Oh, and one last thing. Your voice matters, so be sure to share your vote on social media and encourage others to join our movement that is seeing people everywhere, help people everywhere. Because simply stated, people everywhere matter.